Okay, so now that the hood has arrived, I'll give you a quick rundown. Obviously, we got that beauty. It's not too bad, except that, and then if you look, follow the light. You can see it wobbles there and throughout there. Other than that, it's pretty good. A little bit in here. So, there's a little better shot of it. Pretty riddled through there. I'll be trying to pull it out with well done stud dealio. All right, well, let's get after it. All right, so I've took the logo off, the letters, and sand taped it, obviously. I don't know what we're going to do with the underside, just clean it, rattle can it black, I think. Anyway, and then I sanded the perimeter, and now I'm going to just douse it with wax and grease remover. Give it a rub down. Ready to paint, or ready to prime. Sand and paint. Just this part. One 20. I just want to show you what I found in here. These are rusty spots. Start out like that. Dig down in here, over here. So we shall treat those. Okay, so I ground on these a little bit. I got most of the rust out. All that dark stuff that was here is rust. There's still a little there. It's kind of deep, but I got that out. That one out. And then, I don't know if you can tell, but some dark spots. That's rust. I'm going to treat all of this yet. But before I do, I'm going to pull these dents. Like this one here, I can't get that rust out, so I'm going to pull this all up a little bit here. Show you. I'm going to use this kit I've had for many years. You can see how low it is. So you take these nail looking things with your copper, and in there with it plugged in, and then it stays there. I'll show you. So you place them strategically, kind of perimeter, I don't know, we're outside in. And then you yank on that. Can't hold the trigger too long because it'll just burn the ride off, and then you got nothing to pull on. All right, so let's see what that does. Grab my eyeballs, and you just pull on it strategically too. It's got this little, grabs it. That's on right though. That's not right. There. I don't remember how to run it, I guess. That came out quite a bit. Gotta stay off of that. Kind of low here. But that's not bad at all. Little. And then to get it off, get those off. Oh, thought I shut you off. Here. And that's actually too high. So we hammer it down. And this is double walled back here, so you can't get to it to dolly it down. Frame is here. So well, I wish I could get to that. There's no way. It just flexes. Now look what we got. Shoot. That's a bummer. Alright, well, it's low right there. I'm going to pull on that. See if that strengthens that back up. Alright, well, it's better. It's lower than I wanted, but it's not too bad, right? A little bit of filler. Good to go. So now, these guys over here. You see that? Let me grab a light. You see the light shining through there. Yeah, get the picture. Forget where they're at. Right there's one. Kind of low in here. I don't know. I'll pull on those and show you later. Well, some of them came out. These over here are fine, but that's the worst one. I didn't pull on it nearly as hard. I didn't want to get the oil can effect going. But again, a little bit of filler. And I'm out of those studs, and this is before the internet. Early 80s. All they do is give you I don't know, Motor Guard Corp. They still in business? I'll have to call. Funny. Dating myself, I know. Okay, I'm going to give it a quick clean and do some bond now. Okay. Better. I don't know, did you want to watch putting this on? Oh well, I already started. got my glasses on. That's probably good for the first round. That's the worst one right there. So last time, as I was doing this Honda work, I noticed the paint was flaking off way too easy. Worried about it flaking off and letting go. After it's painted, you to get these blisters and then it would just fall off. So I stripped it and I treated all the little rust, or the whole thing, trying to get the rust. And this spot right here, so I've been sanding it to clean it back up again. And I have not done that part. I thought I'd show you before and after there what the whole thing looked like. Using this guy. This is 40 grit on an old school 2-speed buffer that I got in probably probably 86, 5 or 6. Anyway, so the plan now is to finish doing this body work, get that decent, and then I'm going to etch prime the whole thing and then continue on as normal with priming and whatnot, blocking. So stay tuned. This is before I apply acid etching primer. Yeah, I found a few more spots to fill. So I'm going to use, like I said, U-Pull acid H. It's fast drying and ideal for bare metal. So and there's no reduction, no catalyst. So you can watch me apply that real quick. I don't know about quick, but and mainly just over the bare metal. I'm going to then polyester over the bundle after this flashes. They say you can apply top coat over that, but it doesn't need to be sanded. But that's pretty thick, pretty orange peely. I wouldn't recommend that. I did that just to get a little extra bite into the bare metal because of that treated rust, etc. So in an hour or so after this dries to the touch, I'll put polyester where Bondo was. There is. So I started sanding that etch primer and ended up waiting overnight. I warn you against U-Pol acetate. Do not use that garbage. This is what it does. That's overnight. Anybody that's doing body work, especially for a living, does not have time for that whatsoever. So it's the stuff. This is the first time I've tried it. It's junk, period. So avoid you. quick update on the hood here. After the U-pole catastrophe, it finally solidified enough to sand decent. Polyestered that and finished taking down some Bondo and had to add this here. So plan is to do all that again, take down the Bondo and polyester the whole thing again. Skeeter doon.